Hey guys, Phil here at Flat Creek Outdoors. It has been a busy couple of weeks for us. I shared recently, we got this camper, I don't know, 2 months ago now, and it has served us really well. And if you don't know, I have another channel, it's called Woods Tree Farm, because we are starting a Christmas tree farm on our property, and this year we are open for our third year selling pre-cut trees. So just here on the other side of the camper, we have a tree lot set up. This is just what's left here after the first weekend of December. I think we only have 25 or 30 trees, and that's it. We're going to open a couple days during the week. If anybody wants to come pick out a tree, it's going to be it, and then our Christmas season is going to be wrapped up. I'm out here today because it got really windy, and I could see on our security cameras our big tent was really getting whipped in the wind pretty good, so I wanted to come and tether it down. And it's also super mild today, and while the sun is still up, I want to get out in the woods and run a chainsaw for a little bit, because it has been a while since I've done any firewood work, and I really do need to get building on the inventory for next year. So I figured I'd bring you guys along, give you a few updates on how we're doing, and we'll go play in the woods for a little bit with the saws. I think I got a little less than an hour of daylight, and I've got this top of a big oak that I took down last spring. It's still back here. I figured just cut up on that a little bit, throw a few rounds in the truck, and we'll get moving. The top of this tree, I mean this part here, still pretty good size, 12, 13 inches across. So we'll get some good rounds out of that, and then even some of the limbs are good 5, 6 inches. And I like to split that up too. You can already tell this stuff sitting out here for a few months has really dried it out a bit. It's considerably lighter. This red oak is usually pretty heavy. Okay, not a bad, what was that, 30 minutes worth of work at the most, including getting all the stuff ready. Got, I don't know, 12 rounds or so, not a huge amount of wood, but I started to accumulate a few rounds up here A lot of this is maple and cherry, so I'm not in a hurry to get this split because I found out last season that stuff dries out really quick compared to the oak. So I want to get splitting on as much oak as I can now, especially oak that's been down for a little bit. If I cut down any green oak, it's probably still not going to be ready for next season, because I found out before it seems to take about 18 months to 2 years for red oak in our area to get fully seasoned. So, and that is to get down at least into the low 20s on the moisture meter. There's plenty of people around here who sell partially seasoned red oak and call it seasoned, but I am adamant about only selling truly seasoned wood, and I really want it to be down as close to 20% as I can. I did last season, or what I'm calling last season, which is like I start selling in the fall and I'm pretty much out before winter hits. So anyway, last fall when I was selling, I had some oak that was like 25% moisture. So by many people's definitions, that's not quite seasoned yet, but I was mixing it in with other really well seasoned stuff. And for the people that I sell to who burn in their fire pits and their fireplaces, they would not complain at all about how that oak burns. So anyway, that's a little bit about what I do. I have shifted, if you've watched my videos recently, or in the last several months, I was doing all of my firewood work on the other side of this wood pile. It's somewhat level over there, and right now though, we've got the tent over there. We've still got some of our Christmas tree operation equipment over there. So I started just piling stuff up over here, and I figured, what the heck, I'll just start piling up wood, or stacking up wood, over on this side rather than on the other side. Anyway, a little bit of logistical stuff. Get back out. What am I unloading this for? I can just go straight to the splitter. Why move it twice? Let's be smart. So we had a pretty good season here on the tree farm, selling Christmas trees and all that, which is fantastic for us because if you don't know, starting a Christmas tree farm is like a huge money pit for at least like 6-7 years, because that's how long it takes to grow a Christmas tree. So the last several years we have been losing money hand over fist on this property and enjoying ourselves and learning a lot along the way. But this year we exceeded all of our expectations, exceeded all of our goals, and of course that has us thinking, what are we going to be able to buy this upcoming year? And I think I'm going to make some investments in order to boost the productivity and the efficiency of my little firewood business here. So more details later on what that's going to include. If you guys have any guesses, maybe you can leave that down in the comments. I actually haven't made up my mind yet. I could go a couple different directions. So maybe if you have some suggestions, knowing what I have, which are 2 consumer grade saws, I have 1 consumer grade splitter, and then I don't bring in any other wood except I occasionally get some tree service wood. Everything else for the most part just comes off my property, which I've got at least 25 acres of mature hardwood. So there is plenty here for the time being for my scale of operation. Anyway, I'm rambling on. I'm going to unload this wood. As long as the sun stays up a little bit longer, might even fire up the splitter and split on a little bit more, but I'm going to wrap us up. So thanks for following along, give you guys a few updates on what's happening around here, and I'm going to start, now that Christmas season is winding down, getting back into it with more routine videos here on Flat Creek Outdoors. So thanks again. If you got questions or comments, leave those below. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.